Hi, welcome to our another episode of Just a Thought. Wherever you are, if you're on the western half of the country, you're gonna see temperatures like these, which is outside temperature, indoor temperature, but it's getting cold. I have the air conditioner on, and I have it closed and trying to stay cool as much as we possibly can. Boy, I tell you what, the high pressure is offing, and I'm not gonna try and do much. I usually, when I do, it's usually in the morning, and I'm grateful. Have a roof over my head, have an air conditioner on, cold water, ice, and absolutely nothing working on them using except for the air conditioner, which if not, it's going to be swimming buckets. So, and this thing was giving me fits. I was trying to get it to work, so it stays cool around here. So, and I keeping everything open so the cold keeps this thing whole. And thank you for the insulation here too. Otherwise, it would have been much hotter here. So, for those of you living anywhere in the West Coast that are like mainly in Phoenix or in New Mexico, Nevada, Vegas, parts of northern Nevada or California, Southern California, my goodness, is what you need to do. I know it's like to stay cool, turn the air conditioner, or drink plenty of water, hydrate as much as possible. If you don't drink any coffee, if you do, just make sure you chase it with some water, that way you stay hydrated, because coffee makes you dehydrated, and drinking too much of that is like, and you go outside and it's 100 degrees outside and you haven't had anything to eat, that's asking for trouble. You're gonna end up in the hospital with a heat stroke or worse, so which leads to death. So, which I know all too well. So use hydrate, make sure you eat nothing too heavy, fruits, vegetables, nuts, Gatorade, Powerade, whatever you prefer, and make sure you put in some sunscreen, which I did. Make sure some like clothing, and just don't go out if you don't necessarily have to. So if you're gonna do anything that requires any physical exertion, make sure you do it in the morning, or if you do any exercise, do it in the morning, or if you go into the gym, go to a gym, air-conditioned gym, if you have one. I'm pretty sure you do, because it's gnarly out here, especially today and tomorrow, and it's supposed to cool down here. So that's what I would plan to do, if anywhere there. So this is taken from a person with experience, and be careful out there. Be careful wherever you are. Take precaution. Just really take it easy if you don't have to go outside. Just if you need to. So that's my take on it. I was gonna come on here talking about something else, but I think this warranted a PSA, public service announcement, for those who are dealing with this heat, here in Fernley or Reno, Vegas, Phoenix, on the West Coast, that's dealing with the insane high pressure that's keeping the clouds and the coolness from coming. So I know it's the first full day of summer, but still, you need to take this stuff seriously. So I don't want you guys to get hurt or end up in the hospital. So And if this episode encouraged you, educated you, please like, subscribe, and share this, please. Make this a note to share to those who need to hear this. Okay, so because summer is all about the heat, and anywhere in this country, you gotta take precautions, especially if you're a first responder, paramedics, firefighters, police officers, military, wherever you are. Be safe.